All right, everybody, how you doing tonight? It is 8 o'clock, Sunday night, and this is April 30th, not May 30th. I've got a great show tonight. We got Jonny Scoville. This man is just incredible. I've never seen anybody eat hot foods, spicy foods, pepper pods like Jonny Scoville. And not only is he amazing chili head, and he's just all around a great guy. And I've just enjoyed so much talking to him lately. And he's going to be up here in just a minute. I want to talk to you about the Tasting the Heat Inferno Fest. That's going to be coming up on August 22nd. So if you are a vendor, a hot sauce vendor, a barbecue sauce vendor, any kind of spicy food that you would like to participate in that, get a hold of me and I will get you to the right people so you can get on. This is going to be an amazing, amazing show this year. Last year was great. It was a little drizzly last year, but it's indoors, so it worked great. I'm looking forward to all our friends coming back. We had Motor City Barbecue, My Salsa, Maria Salsa, Angry Irishman, Papa Turks, Amber. Amber was there. Let's see who else. There was several people there that we had such a great time. Hellfire Detroit, great time. We'd love to see you there. So get a hold of me. We can get this set up because we want to fill up these tables because we're getting more and more people interested in what we're doing over here in Michigan. And coming up real soon, we just did an interview on Blue Water TV, and hopefully that'll be up next week. We'd love to see you all. Check that out. It's going to be a great time. All right, let's go right to the man, the legend, the Pepper Man himself. Let me get him up here. Jonny Scoville. Jonny,
hey, Kendall.
I just about have you on. How you doing, buddy? Let's see, did that bring you up?
Better than I deserve, Kendall.
Oh,
thanks for asking.
Man, I tell you what, it is such a pleasure to have you on here. Let's see, can we see you? No, you're not up. There we go. There we go.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, man, my pleasure, man. You're an awesome guy, and I love what you're doing. And I tell you what, I have never seen anybody eat stuff like you. I mean, it's incredible job, man. And you're killing it on YouTube. You are picking up people like I've never seen anybody pick up people before. Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So
we're having fun. As long as I'm having fun, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? That's what it's all about. I see you were up to 875 people in just a short while on YouTube. And you are shooting for 1,000. I think you'll get 1,000 by the end of the week. So if anybody's listening out there, if you guys are watching, go to Jonny Scoville's page on YouTube. Share it.
Chase the heat.
Yep, chase the heat. There you go. Hey, we got a lot of people watching already. Look at this. We've got we're hitting it big time. Hey, everybody! Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the share button so we can get Jonny some more people following him because he deserves it. He does such a great job. Look at this. Skip, Melissa, Terry, Ike, Bruce, Tom,
Ike,
Kate, right here. It's my buddy Steve making the hot sauce wholesale.
There you go.
Skipping Chelsea from Etch and Sketch. Desiree Armstrong. Man, there's all kinds of people.
Hey, Desiree.
Marianne from Angry Irishman. James. Oh, this is awesome. James. That's right, James. James Falacord. You draw in the people, my man. I tell you what, this is awesome. I think we're going to break a record tonight because you are on the show, and I really appreciate that.
Well, thanks.
So what's going on in the head of Jonny Scoville? How did you get started in this? Because you are killing it, my man.
Well, thank you. It's interesting. I've always been kind of a pepperhead since I was a kid. I always liked things that hotter than everybody else around me. And my parents, every time we ordered anything, I always got everything extra hot. If I had pizza, I'd pour the red pepper till it was all it was on there.
Even as a young child.
And I just kind of always liked it, It's kind of always like that. So I started watching. I've been watching pepper videos from all the reviewers for years, a long time. And I think my biggest motivation, Kendall, was I didn't want to be like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be the guy that was acting the fool or swearing or vomiting, and just to get views. I mean, I wanted to be the guy that just made you look at him, whether even if you're a hardcore chili head, you just watch my videos and kind of just shake your head. I never watched. So often I would watch a video and I didn't finish the video wanting to eat the pepper that I just watched that guy eat. I want people to after a video, I want them to want to eat what I've just eaten.
Yeah, why would you want to eat something that makes you throw up?
So
right?
that's my angle. I want to be. Huh?
Why would you want to eat something that makes you throw up?
Yeah, well, yeah, and I don't ever anticipate doing that. I don't even keep a bucket near me when I do. Some severe challenges, I'll have a bucket near me, but it hasn't happened, and I don't think it's going to. I want to be I don't swear. I have the coolest fans in the world. I have like so many people that have messaged me and say that they watch my videos with their kids, like it's a family sort of a thing. They sit around and watch Jonny Scoville, which to me, I can't even wrap my head around that. But because of that, my kids watch this. I don't want to ever say anything that would. A parent would go, "Whoa! Why did Jonny say that?" Right. So you can trust me. You'll never have that on a Jonny Scoville video.
That's a great point. I kind of have that same concept because I want my kids or my parents to watch it and go, "Yeah, he's a little crazy. He did something weird, but you know what? They're not ashamed to have one of their friends see it. And that's
exactly.
I think that's a wonderful way to look at it. Hey, I got to say something here, Shelly, we love you. Shelly's down in New Orleans celebrating Hot Sauce Mike's.
Oh yeah,
life.
Hi Shelly.
And they're down there, and Shelly, that's so wonderful to join us tonight. That's great. Dennis, and we got Joe. Fiber Joe's on. Joe, awesome. Thank you. But I didn't mean to interrupt, but I have to say hi to Shelly because Shelly is.
Yeah, she's great.
She's just awesome. Just awesome.
You know what? The whole chili community, you can take it one step further. The chili community is so amazing.
Yeah.
They're just some of the greatest people I've encountered. I've been welcomed really, really well by all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. We just got back from New York City, the Expo last weekend, and there was many. Oh, thank you very much. There was so many.
You did a great job. I loved your videos.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. We're really trying to share the experience for people that can't get there, and I hope we did do that. And there was so many people I wanted to get to talk to. I wanted to get back over to DEF CON, and every time I went up to John's booth, there was like 10 people deep, 6 people wide, and I don't want to step in where they're trying to sell stuff, say, hey, you know what?
Right.
And they don't want that either, I'm sure. I mean, they want to make some money. That's why they're there. But I took some great pictures of a lot of these guys, and you are absolutely right. The love that this place gives, this community gives out. Steve Seabury, I mean, he couldn't have been more gracious to Tracy and I, letting us be on stage filming all the contest, and it was just a pleasure. Especially, it was a pleasure meeting so many people that you've met online. That
right.
You finally meet them in person, and hopefully we're going to be meeting you really soon. I tell you what.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's good. Now. You do that. You started out doing hot pepper or the pod reviews. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started doing pod reviews. I kind of always wanted to do challenges. Like years and years ago, I watched a challenge by the Chili Beast where he did a plutonium 9 challenge where he drank a bottle of that, which is plutonium 9 million Scoville units. And the day I saw that, it was years and years ago, I said, I can do that. And the day I launched my channel, the day I started my channel, I knew I was going to do that challenge, and that's actually of all the videos I've done, that's the one that's getting the most views currently. It's getting about 250 views a day.
But you took it a step farther, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I drank the whole thing.
Yeah,
which is probably Listen, shouldn't be done. I think that some of the things that I do, I think it would be problematic. I probably ought to come up with a good exclaimer saying, do not try this at home. I probably ought to do that to keep myself safe because I'd hate to have somebody try some of the things I do.
Oh man, I know I can stand some heat. I mean, I'm not saying more than the average person, but we can all stand some heat. I have no idea what you're doing.
I get people ask me all the time. Bill Moore is a good friend of mine. He's a reviewer, and he says to me all the time, "There's something wrong with you, dude. There's something wrong with you." Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Bill likes that real hot stuff too.
Yep. Bill's a chili head. He is for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he takes big tablespoons.
So there's going to be a bit of a change. What's happening now is that my reviews everything's getting viewed. All the videos I put up are being viewed, but the challenges are the ones that people want the most. So this summer, when the pod season starts, I'm kind of debating with a format change where I'll do combine a challenge and a review. Like I'll review a pod, tell you my thoughts on it, then eat a dozen of them. Or a couple dozen of them. So I may do that because people really like the challenges.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
and I kind of like them.
When does the pod season start that we can start looking forward to this?
We should be seeing pods. I mean, there are people that grow all year round, and I actually have right now. I'm going to tell you a little secret. I have 13 fresh Carolina Reapers that were sent to me from a great friend of mine from the New York. He was at the festival in New York, and these were grown by Puckerbutt. Ed Curry.
Yeah.
And I'm on this coming Thursday. We're going to do a challenge. He has 3, and I have 13 of them. For every one he eats, I'm going to eat 3, but I'm going to eat them all.
Right.
Yeah. So the pod season should be starting like full blown another 90 days or
now,
so.
How are you going to do this? You're going to do it live?
Oh yeah, this one's going to be live Thursday. I do my challenges on Thursdays. Okay. The live ones I do on Facebook. And what I do is I do it live on Facebook. I leave it on Facebook, but then I upload it to YouTube afterwards.
Okay.
But I like the challenges. That's that's my passion.
Give out your Facebook channel and your YouTube channel so for everybody who's listening so they can join.
The Facebook is Jonny Scoville. Jonny Scoville is my Facebook page. I also have a Chase the Heat Facebook page. You're all welcome to come check out. And my YouTube channel is Chase the Heat. And you hit it on the head. We were at 875 when we started, and I want to get to. I don't have any aspirations or goals. You said something neat before the show. We were talking, Kendall, and you said something really neat. I said I feel like I'm on a bus, and I don't know where it's going, and it's kind of getting faster and faster, and I'm not sure where it's headed. And you said it may take off in a different direction.
Yeah.
But you said something so beautiful. You said ride the wave, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun with this, and as long as people continue enjoying the videos, that's probably the most important thing. As long as everybody's having a good time, I'll keep doing it.
And you're absolutely right, because you can see when people start losing that fire in their eyes, from music to acting to reviewing, whatever. When they start losing it, you can see it, and you can tell that it's become a job, and it's not fun anymore. And why do it if it's not fun? I mean, it's not like we're making $1 million.
You hit on the head. Like it's a job, when it becomes a job. Right now it's so much fun for me. I mean, I really look forward to it. And let me tell you something funny. I started doing this initially because I wanted to make some extra money. I thought I could make some money on YouTube. Not turning out that way.
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't really pay. It kind of evolved from that was the reason. Now the reason is I have the coolest people that I've connected with. When I do the reason I do these live, the live ones on Facebook, I feel it's an intimate thing. It sounds like hokey to say, but it's an intimate thing. I know these people. These are my fans. There are lots of guys that do these reviews and challenges, but nobody has the cooler fans than I do. I swear they're the best in the world. They're so amazing.
I agree with you so much. When we met Tahiti Joe at the New York City Hot Sauce Expo, he was on the show a couple weeks earlier, and I said, it's so great to meet you in person. He says, I feel like I've known you forever. I mean, because of social media, and just like you and I think we could show up together someplace and we go, hey, we've known each other for years, It's great.
Right.
I've got a question for you. It was a pretty good one.
Okay.
I think it was from Melissa. She said, how many Tums do you go through after one of your
it's funny. It's thanks for the question. I wouldn't do this if it killed me and destroyed me. I wouldn't be doing it. It affects me differently than it affects most people. I think if your average person drank a bottle of this, it's a trip to the doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have stomach issues. I don't get the I think that the higher my tolerance has become with heat, the effects diminish. Believe it or not.
Right. Okay.
I think it's like somebody who's not doesn't drink alcohol. If they drank a bottle of tequila, like 4 or 5 shots of tequila, the next day they'd feel like crap. But there could be somebody who drinks a lot who could drink a bottle of tequila and go to work the next day. I just have a high tolerance.
Now, a lot of people
can't explain it.
Say that when they eat 2 or 3 pods or even 1 pod fully, I can't do it. I got to be honest. I eat about a half pod and I'm out. But I have seen some people, they've talked about eating a pod and they get an endorphin rush, and now do you still get that?
Absolutely. There's at least 4 videos that you can see on my channel where I hallucinate. And I'm not making that up. I mean, without a doubt, like real hallucinations, like visuals. I see like flashes of light and auditory hallucinations. But yeah, the endorphin rush, that's the reason I do. I mean, that's one of the that's why I love challenges. That rush you get. I mean, I get to rush from a couple different sources. I'm here in front of a bunch of people that are watching live.
Right.
And I feel a connection with them. So I get a rush just from that, which is amazing. Then the nervousness of doing something that's kind of scary, that adds a rush to it.
Right.
But the adrenaline, the endorphin rush you get from peppers from a strong challenge is amazing. It's hard to explain.
I wasn't laughing at you. I read one of the comments here, and I just about fell off the stool here. It's from Marianne Mackey. Jonny Scoville, the cleanest colon in the industry.
I'll tell you what. You know what? Let me tell you something funny about that. As far as the jokes go around too. People send me pictures of like someone sent me a picture of a porta potty at a concert that was burned in a concert, and they said this is after Johnny was in there. But the truth is, there are so many health properties with capsaicin. I'm the healthiest dude you got. I have a constitution of a Clydesdale. I haven't been sick in so long. I mean, it's been 7 years since I really had a sick day, I think.
And we've seen this more and more studies coming out that they're using capsaicin for cancer fighting, for pain.
Oh yeah,
for
you
pain,
bet.
For actually, I've read where some people have real bad digestive problems where they get acid reflux and stuff. If they start small, now don't do this on my account. Do your own research. But if they start small and then start building up, it will actually help the acid reflux. And they're studying on that.
I believe it.
Enrique,
I think that the health benefits are so great to peppers. I don't think we've even scratched the surface of the benefits. I believe that.
And I think when you look on social media and look on other ways that people are starting to look at other things than just throwing medicines in your body or
well, you mentioned the pain. You mentioned the pain reliever.
Yeah.
I broke my toe. I was on the phone with Dave Miner once. He's grows one of the hottest pot I ever ate in my life. He's in Wisconsin, and I was on the phone in my backyard talking with him one day, and I broke my toe. I have a video that's on YouTube where I take this, which is pure evil, 13 million Scoville drops. I mean, this is true. I'm not making this up. I put 3 or 4 drops on my toe. Of the actual drops on my toe and rubbed it in, and then I took 30 drops and a spoon and ate it. And within 5 minutes, there was absolutely zero pain. The pain in my toe didn't come back until the following day.
Well, you were hallucinating. Of course there was no pain.
Well, I'm excited about this summer because the pod season coming. There's so many great pods that I haven't eaten yet that I'm really excited to. So I got a bunch of growers that are gunning for me, telling me they're going to destroy Jonny Scoville. So it's going to be a fun summer.
Hold on just a second. Now we've got a lot of new people up here. Eric, we got Enrique, Chelsea, thank you very much. Desiree, please, everybody, hit your share button and share this great man on your page so other people can see what he's doing, so they can join his channel and see what's going on. This is so much fun talking to you. We're talking to Jonny Scoville. Jonny Scoville is the epitome of a chili head. I said, I bow in your presence, my man. I don't know how you do it. It's awesome, and I love watching you.
I have issues.
Yeah.
I have issues.
Yeah, but they're good issues. I mean,
yep.
Like you said, thank you, Enrique. Thank you, Scott. Stan, thank you. They're all hitting the share button. Thank you. Penny Mistretta, thank you guys. Very much
Appreciate
for joining us. Johnny, Ike, Johnny, man, everybody's just jumping on. I think this is one of the busiest shows we've had, and I attribute it all to you, Johnny, because you have such a fan base, and you connect with people because you don't try to be something you're not. You don't put on a persona. You don't try and I don't know, glorify stuff. You're just real, and you're just true, and I really love that. That's why I wanted you on the show, because you are a real person. And thank you very much for being on tonight.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The honor is mine. Are you joking? And for the first time in a long time, I'm in front of a camera. I'm not hurting myself, so this is beautiful.
And that's the reason why.
Well, I love watching live. Every once in a while, people do these live. There are other viewers that do live.
Yeah.
Things on Facebook. I love watching them do it because I get to watch somebody else entertain. Because I don't see myself even as a reviewer. I see myself mostly, to be very honest with you, I'm an entertainer. I mean, certainly I want to convey information in a review or even in a challenge, but it has to be entertaining or there's no point.
That's why we started Tasting the Heat, because we are the same thing everybody else does when they taste something good and they want to share it with somebody, you know, a recipe, a restaurant or something. That's exactly what we do. We're not trying to be any kind of, uh, uh, hey, we know, you know, hey, this is good.
Right.
Check it out. We're trying to share all these great things with everybody, and I see that in you too, and I think that's why we connect so well.
Well, I don't want to take myself too seriously. We talked about that earlier also. I'm just a guy, you know, I mean, I shared with you earlier that a friend of mine asked me why I don't give a rating for flavor.
Right.
Excuse me, for flavor. It's subjective. I can give a rating for heat. Trust me, if I tell you it's a 7 for the average person, eat it. It's a 7. But heat's different. I mean, with flavor is different. Something that I might find really, really tasty, somebody else may not. So when I taste something, I'll do the very best I can to articulately explain to you.
Yeah.
You know, intelligently why I think it tastes great, why I like it. If it's something, if it lacking something, or if it needs a change to make it something better for me, I would tell you what it needs to be. But that doesn't mean somebody else might love it just the way it is. It wouldn't be produced if it wasn't good. Exactly. So I'm just gonna say, look, this is why I like it.
That's our same motto here. Is because if it's something I don't like, I don't want to say, hey, I don't like this sauce, because you're right. We all have different tastes, and I don't think it's fair because
Amen.
I don't like olives, you know, which I do, but I don't like olives in this olive sauce. So you're not going to like this. This has got olives in it. Well, it's not fair to people. I just want to share with you what I really felt to be the best, and that's exactly what you're doing, and I think it's great.
Yep. Yeah, well, I'm having fun, you know. That's what it's about.
Enrique, we all got issues. Some a bit more severe than others, but who's to judge? Oh, that's the truth.
I guess someday when I resolve all my issues, I'll stop doing this. Hopefully, I'll keep the issues going.
No, man, you don't have issues. Issues is something that you can portray that you've got a problem. That I don't think you got a problem at all, brother, because I'll stand with you any day of the week. So,
Love it.
So, what's next? What's your next challenge you're going to be coming up with this week?
You know what? I have a really great challenge. Like I said, I'm going to be eating a bunch of fresh Carolina Reaper pods grown by Ed Curry on Thursday, a week from this coming Thursday.
Right.
Show you a few things that I'm going to be reviewing. I got this.
Stephen Bishop.
You guys see that?
Yes, Stephen Bishop sauce.
Stephen Bishop.
Sauce.
I got this Penance too. So this is a very hot sauce. I'm looking forward to reviewing this.
Great
I got this from Jay Turner from Burns and McCoy.
Jay and Michelle are
I'll be reviewing
people.
this.
That is a great sauce there. Fantastic.
And this is something I'm kind of excited about.
Oh, Angry Irishman mustard. Yes.
Irishman. Yeah, I'm very, very excited to be reviewing this. There's the chipotle mustard and the hot mustard. I'm very much looking forward to. So I got a lot of good stuff coming. But I pretty much upload for the most part. I upload a new video every day, and I'm going to try to keep doing that. So
nice. Now, how long does it usually take to get your videos up and when you make them? Because I know I do my videos and I do a little editing at the beginning, at the end, and I think you just go straight live.
I am so. Yeah, I don't do anything. I had a really good friend of mine named Dominic Cerna, who was a lead guitarist in the band, and he wrote an intro for me. And my son at the time, Johnny Jr., we call him, he was living with me at the time, and he's great with technology, and he would edit them. He now lives with his mom we kind of go back and forth. He's living with his mom now. I don't edit. I don't cut away. I never take a second cut. I cut it once. I do it one time, and that's it. And maybe that's why it's real. I mean, I also post bloopers, occasionally that I make, because every once in a while I'll screw something up and I'll post a blooper because I'm real.
Right.
But my reviews usually last somewhere between 4 and 8 minutes. A challenge can go anywhere as much as 25, depending on how severe it is. And then uploading it takes no time because I don't do any editing. There's no music, there's no intro, there's no out. Maybe I've had people say, you maybe have an intro, but I don't. If people ever tune into the Jonny Scoville show to listen to the music in the beginning, I'm losing my way. I want them to see me. So
there you go. Yeah, the music that I do play at the beginning of the show, that was my band. So that way I don't have to.
I love it. By the way, I was going to ask you, was it really?
Yeah, that was us. That was Horaz.
Hey, I'm impressed. That's great.
I watched one of your challenges, and I tell you what, I think I was getting capsaicin cramps watching you, and that was when you drank or ate, because you're using a spoon, an entire bowl of Hellfire sauce. What were you thinking?
Oh.
There it is.
This is one of the few bottles that remain. I finished 7.5 of the 12. You know, okay. Merle from Hellfire Hot Sauce. Merle and Diana are great. They're great people.
I just met them
if they ever see it,
great people.
God, they're great. I haven't met them personally, but they are the salt of the earth.
Yeah.
Good people.
Yeah.
And Merle messaged me and said, "How about you eat a case?" And I'm like, "Pardon me? Case of what?" And I'm the wrong guy to dare, man. I'm the wrong guy to dare, especially if, I'm just the wrong guy to dare. I said, "Sure, I'll do it." I said, "How many bottles in a case?" I just was hoping he was going to say 6. And he said, "Standard 12. I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, that was a rough one. You know what? Of all the challenges I've done, that was the worst capsaicin cramps I had was from that one, because I really wanted to do it. And it wasn't like I wasn't, I absolutely attempted to do it, but I knew that with the sheer volume of sauce, I had to go into that challenge with an empty stomach, which is really bad, because before every challenge, I make sure there's food in my stomach, or the cab cramps are much worse. But I knew that if I had food in my stomach, I wouldn't be able to fit in 12 bottles of sauce, so I had to do that challenge with an empty stomach. So I got through the 7.5 or 7 3/4 bottles or whatever, and then stopped the video, and I mean for 6 hours. That was a rough one. I wouldn't do that one again.
Yeah, I can imagine. So
I wouldn't want anybody to do that. That's a hot sauce. By the way, a delicious sauce.
Yes.
That sauce is so good on pizza. This is one of my favorite. You guys, this is such a good sauce on pizza. Also, we were Kendall and I were talking earlier. The Birds of McCoy, their pineapple.
Yes.
Was it pineapple?
Pineapple
ginger, I think. Yeah. Yeah, boy, is that good on pizza. That is such a good sauce on pie. Holy moly.
Oh, that's and the aroma coming off that one is just amazing also.
Oh, but I heat everything. I got to tell you something. If I look around my room, I have more powders, I have salts, I have sugars, I have oil. With all the different ways I have to heat something, there's no meal I haven't had a meal that didn't have heat on it.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I can't remember last time.
I'm the same way. It's probably not to the heat level that you have, but I definitely do. Everything I have has either got a sauce, pepper seed, or a sprinkle on it. I've been using Bravado Spice Companies. They have a couple spices, and they're kind of like a salt and a spice. They have the crimson spice, and then they have it's a jalapeno spice salt. And it's on my table all the time. I mean, I don't even use salt. I use that. It's such great stuff. And there's so many companies out there.
Well, the salts I've been using lately, and not to throw a plug out there, but Duke Hyman talk about artisan salts.
Really?
Holy mackerel. Oh, my God. I mean, like, Moruga Citrus Sunshine.
Really?
This is so good. Yeah, but I mean, like smoked alderwood, Reaper. I mean, just the most unique flavors. Really good stuff.
Wow, you'll have to turn.
Those are my favorite salts currently. And my favorite oil currently is this. This is from Ron Crum. This is from Ron Crum. It's his RRC 420 oil. Uh-huh. This is Moruga Scorpion oil. Hot, really hot. And I put this on everything. I use this 2 times a day.
I used it was chilling out in West Australia. That's Chef Ken Roberts. And
Roberts, yeah,
he's
great.
He sent me this little skull that had chili oil in it.
Yep.
Excuse me. It's a vegetable oil. It's got bird's eye chilies in it, and you shake it up. It's like a chili head's snow globe, because all these flakes come down. It's so beautiful. I put that in a pan, heated it up, and I cooked some French fries in it. I swear to God, they're the best French fries I ever had, because it was a nice brown. I mean, just like it just cooked like regular cooking oil, but that infusion of that oil in there is fantastic. And DK Hawaiian's got a great one too, and they use macadamia nut oil. That is really good.
I got this oil from Valerio Alessi from Italy.
Yeah.
One is Scorpion, one is Habanero Red Savina. These are both good as well.
Nice.
Very good.
You have to let me know how that is when you use it.
They're very good. I've used them. I did a review on them. They're good. Oh, okay. But I'm telling you, the best oil I've ever had so far is from Ron. It's just...
Yeah?
I go through... I refill this bottle... Every 2 days, I fill this bottle. It's 2 ounces. I go through 2 ounces an ounce a day, pretty much.
Now, have you
just
ever
squirting it on food? It's so good.
Have you ever mixed that with like a red wine vinegar for like a salad dressing?
Absolutely. Every time I have a salad, I put that on there.
Nice.
But I'll tell you what. I mean, I put sauce on ice cream, Kendall.
Oh yeah, Salmon Oliver's.
I put it on everything.
Yeah. Speaking of
the best sauce I've ever had for ice cream so far is Mind Flay and Blackheart from Salmon Oliver.
I just recently got
strawberry. Mind Flay is strawberry. Oh, the Blackheart's so good. Kendall, get some vanilla bean ice cream and put some of it on there. You'll think of me. You'll message me and say how great it was. You'll never eat ice cream without sauce on it again. It's so good.
I just got his new seasoning, Sparks. That is.
Oh yeah,
that is amazing. That is amazing stuff. Yep. I tell you what, I've been putting that on. I even put it on apples. Believe it or not, we sliced up some apples and I put it on it, and it's got that smoked habanero in there and a little bit of the Hungarian paprika, and it was so good on that. I put it on every. Hey, Stephen Bishop, Stephen Bishop just joined us. And
there he is.
We were just talking about your sauce, Stephen. There it is. Johnny's going to be doing that really soon.
I'll be reviewing this. Yep, I'll be reviewing this week.
Oh man, I've used that Sparks on chicken on everything. I mean, it's kind of nice that a lot of these makers are coming out with stuff that is seasoning, not just a sauce, because it gives a little bit different a way of using the hotter spices.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, that's the thing. Like between the salt and the powders, I mean, that's one of the coolest things about the salts. Salts are wonderful because no matter what you're eating, there's a salt that you can accompany your food with. It's wonderful.
Well, speaking of Stephen with his penance due, he's got the 9 Circles of Hell chili powders, and with 9 of the hottest peppers in there, and that stuff is amazing. I mean, we use that all the time. Speaking of which, right here, yeah. Now, you can pull the bottoms apart, and it makes them stand up.
Kendall, look at you.
Yeah, is that cool?
They're amazing. I didn't know that, Kendall. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't tried any of these yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
That's probably the coolest thing about this. I feel so blessed. Honest to God, I get to eat the coolest. I get to try the greatest sauces, eat best peppers, eat the greatest powders, eat the greatest. I'm so lucky. It's not funny.
Pop one of them open. Like, take the smoked one, pop it open, and stick your finger in it, taste it. I want to see your reaction. I mean, it's that good.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. I got a spoon right here. Okay. I don't put my finger in anything. Which one do you want me to try?
Try the smoked one. That is so good. He smokes his peppers before he dries them out, and it gives it a great natural smoke flavor on it.
Okay, here we go.
Steven, this is for you, because I love your stuff.
Impromptu live review.
Oh, so that's a nice tablespoon. Yeah. Nice smoke.
God, great flavor.
Nice smoke, isn't that?
Oh, and hot.
Yeah, try that on some pizza. Oh man, it mixes so well with the oils of the pizza, and it just seems to spread out it just spreads out across the flavor of the pizza. So good, so good. And I didn't mean to throw you into something you didn't want to do. I'm just excited about seeing Steven on there.
Come on, listen, birds fly, fish swim. I eat hot things. It's no problem. That's what I do.
Hey, does anybody have any questions on here for Johnny? Because I want to see if. Excuse me. See if anybody has anything they want to talk about. Yes, eggs, Stephen. Actually, we put it on omelets in the morning. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Does anybody have any questions here for Johnny? I can relay to him because we're having a great time. We're talking to Jonny Scoville, the chili head's chili head, and the man with the iron stomach. I tell you what. Next Friday, tune in early on the Tasting the Heat LLC channel. We will be live on Cinco de Mayo Day on 103.9 The Fox in Flint. I'm going to be streaming it live. They are going to be doing it on their channel. You can also, if you're not in the Michigan area, you can pick it up on their website. You can listen to the morning show. Johnny Burke's live show, he's going to be streaming it live also, and I'm going in to fire him up. I did this a year ago on a different station that Johnny was on, and it was an amazing time. We had a great time, and I've got a lot of sauces from people. We got a Voodoo, Hellfire Detroit, Kai Vons out of Florida. Who else? I think Jay Turner is going to be sending some stuff to us. Tom Guest from SoCal sent me some stuff. I've got so many great sauces that's going to fit the gender of Cinco de Mayo Day that we're going to fire everybody up there.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great time. Brad Bishop, hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad to see you join us.
Brad Bishop.
Yeah.
That's a madman right there.
But that's going to be a fun time. That'll be next Friday morning.
I've been watching Brad for a million years. It seems like forever.
Oh yeah, he started the pepper reviews or the pod eating, far as I know. I mean, that's all I've seen him years ago.
I watched him do it. Yeah, I watched him when I first got started, or before it started. I watched him. I watched the Chili Beast, Ted Barris, Bill Moore.
Yeah.
Things like that. But my thing was, I just want to be different, you know. And the thing is this: I can't be a persona. I can't. You know what's funny? I have about. There are like 4 or 5 people that religiously watch my stuff that have known me since I was this big. Desiree is watching right now.
Yes.
She's on the show right now.
Yes.
She's known me since I was 17 years old, I think, 15 or 16 years old, forever. She'll tell you, I'm not pretending. That's really my personality. I'm not pretending to be somebody I'm not. I don't ever put on airs. If you ever meet me, this is who you meet.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because I'm thinking real soon we're going to be crossing paths, and I can't wait to do that because you're a stand-up guy.
I think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Oh, Desiree just gave you a big smile at her comments, so she's definitely here listening.
She is a sweetheart. We grew up together. I've known her forever.
Now, does anybody have any questions here for Johnny? Because we're talking to Jonny Scoville, chili head extraordinaire, and now, I want to talk to you about something. You do different things with your goatee when you're doing different things. What all did
right.
What's that about?
I've had this for a long, long time, and to be really honest, I'm sort of tired of it. I'm thinking about cutting it off, but I'm afraid about changing something. So what I do is, on a review, I just have a single braid, and when I do a challenge, I have a fork. Too. And in one of my challenges, Dave Miner, I ate 71 grams of dried chocolate bootla pods. I put them in a bowl and ate them with a spoon. It's the equivalent of about 1.3 pounds of fresh pods. Wow. Because they were dried. And I'll tell you what, that was a crazy. You guys got to go watch that one. That's a good one to watch.
Yeah, you have them in the big bags.
Yeah, that was a rough one. You know what? I still have, actually. I think I'm all gone with that. That's such a great pod, you guys. You get your hand on a DM pepper. You'll like it. It's hot.
Eric Spitty, I believe. I hope I said that right, Eric. Johnny, what is your favorite pepper?
Good question. For heat, it changes. You know, it's kind of like for heat, it's probably the chocolate bula. Your tears burn when you eat those. It's so hot. If you like a good burn, you'll like the chocolate bula. It's like spooky hot. Flavor, my favorite pod to date for flavor is a 7-Pot Yellow West. Oh my God, it's so sweet and fruity and just that's the pod I can get myself in trouble with because I'll eat them until I get sick. They're so good. They're delicious.
Now, I get asked this all the time, what's your favorite sauce? And we talked about this earlier. It's a fair question, but it's an unfair answer because, it's like asking who's your favorite kid because it depends what you're eating. It depends what you're into right then, and it changes because I think they all evolve differently on your taste buds, so that there's really not one favorite. There's just so many good ones. It's hard to just say that's my go-to because we couldn't do this if we had it.
Right.
You know.
Boy, that's a fact. I think my favorite is if I pick the sauce right for the right food. My favorite is whatever sauce I'm eating at the moment.
Yeah.
If you put on the right food, the right meal, that's going to be your favorite sauce. And the next day, it's going to be something else.
Absolutely.
But I like sauces. We talked about this earlier. I'm a big fan of this sauce by Jay Turner and Burns and McCoy.
Great
Ceresco.
Great flavor.
This is a great sauce. This is this is one of the hottest. Well, I'll tell you what. This is one of the hottest natural sauces on the market. It's very hot. Another great sauce maker I love a lot is Andrew Jacobson from Drew's Chili Company.
Okay.
I have a wonderful relationship with him. He's such a good guy. What he does is he's brilliant. He makes one sauce a month. He has a special reserve. Every month he has a new sauce. And when it's done, it's done.
It's done.
So, yeah, he makes it a limited number, and I'm one of the few people that does reviews for him. I get it like the first week of the month. I do a review, and it goes on sale on the 23rd of that month.
Wow.
And every sauce he's got, I don't save bottles. Like when the sauce is empty, I throw it out. I weep for a moment, but then I throw the bottle out. I keep the sauce bottles from Drew. He has some great sauces. He's amazing.
Where's he out of?
Canada, I think. I know it's Canada. I don't remember exactly where. Port something.
Okay.
He's definitely out of Canada.
Bill Moore.
Great talk. This is a shirt. Hey, Bill Moore's here. Hi, Bill.
Bill Moore just joined us. We were just talking about you earlier, Bill, how Johnny loved watching your pod reviews and your reviews. And same here. And thank you for joining us. This is a great night. We've got a lot of people on tonight. It's all you, Johnny. It's all you.
I can't see the head count. How many people? Can you see the head count? How many people have logged in?
I can't see it right now. Maybe I can see it on this. Hold on. No, my battery's dead on that one. I don't know how many views. Can anybody see how many views we've had? And they can stick it up there. Because the device that I'm using is out beyond me, so that I can't see. There's 24 people watching right now. And for some reason, we'll get done, and there'll be 200 or 300 views on it, and I don't even know exactly how that worked, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Oh,
yeah, I don't know how that works either.
Bill says 571
similar thing with
views.
One of my videos.
Yeah,
571. Wow,
yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, I'm sure that's people coming in and out. I mean, everybody's busy, and it's hard to keep a long-running live feed someone's attention to the entire thing because people are so busy, and it's.
They come and go, yeah. Well, I do a long review. If I do a long challenge, I have people that, like, when I did the challenge for the plutonium, I had people from, like, 14 or 15 countries.
Wow.
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Philippines, Canada, UK, and they're, it's happening at 6 o'clock here. It's happening, like, all kinds of weird hours. I'm flabbergasted that they watch. I'm like, what, are you setting your alarm to get up to watch this? What?
Probably.
I just can't get over it. I'm perplexed. I don't understand it.
Armstrong just said, I ordered some of Drew's sauces. He can't wait to try them. Well, from what Johnny's saying, I think you're going to be totally satisfied, and that you're going to love the sauces.
Oh, boy, you really, really will. You really, really will. And the last one wasn't even very hot. It's the Mercado del Laca.
Okay.
And this is a smoky, it's got really smoky, there's notes of clove and some citrus in there. It's a really delicious sauce, but it's not that hot. He varies. He has some that are scary hot and some that are mild, so he has something for everybody.
Nice. Johnny, we're heading towards the end here. I really appreciate you being on, and I would love to have you on again. And everybody, say your website again and your YouTube site, because I want people to check you out.
Yeah, please go check it out. If you guys have watched a few of my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, it costs that much. Just subscribe to it. It's my motivation. It's what makes me want to do this. So, but my YouTube channel is called Chase the Heat. Very close to Kendall's Tasting the Heat. It's Chase the Heat. And my YouTube, I have a couple Facebook pages. I have a Jonny Scoville Facebook page. If you friend request me, please let me know that you've watched a few videos, so I know why you're requesting me. Because if you don't have mutual friends, I'm wondering who you are. I also have a Johnny Chase the Heat Facebook page. So.
Johnny,
But please, guys, I want thank you for tuning in and watching. You guys are great. Kendall, you're much respect, much love.
Oh, thank you very much. It was totally my pleasure to have you on. And this show is all about sharing everybody's experience that comes on, and I hope we did that for everybody tonight, and I hope that you get some more views. I want to see you get to that 1,000 point on YouTube, so check out and subscribe to his YouTube page. And Johnny, you're a stand-up guy, and I can't wait till we meet in person. And hold on a minute. We're going to say goodnight, and I'll be right back with you. I want to thank everybody for joining in tonight. This has been absolutely wonderful. If you want to be a guest on Tasting the Heat, or if you want to be a sponsor on Tasting the Heat, get a hold of me. This show is sponsored tonight by, whoops, I went way too far. Hold on. This show is sponsored tonight by the Tasting the Heat Inferno Fest. That is October 22nd. If you are a sauce maker or a vendor that wants to be in the show, please get a hold of us and we can show you exactly how to do it. Tune in next Friday morning on the Tasting the Heat channel, Facebook page. We're going to be live on 103.9 The Fox out of Flint. We're going to fire them up for Cinco de Mayo Day, and look for our latest interview on Blue Water TV. And I want to thank everybody again for joining us. I couldn't thank you enough for being a part of this, and yeah. Thank you, everybody. And remember, when you're out there, keep tasting the heat.
That music you're playing right there is your band?